birthday is coming up very soon, and because of that, one of our favorite things to do together is to go shopping, specifically at Target. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going shopping, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Okay guys, we are back from Target, and honestly the trip wasn't that eventful. I mean, we just got like a couple things that we needed around the house, but we just had a good time out together. But the best part was that they had one copy left of Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, which isn't like that big of a deal, but it's very exciting to me because I talked about it in one of my book haul video, because I have gone to 2 different Targets and to Barnes & Noble, and I've asked like the workers to check for me for this book, and they were all sold out. Like both Targets and the Barnes & Noble were sold out of this book. And then Barnes & Noble only had 2 copies left of Ruthless Vow, which Target does have Ruthless Vow in stock. But so I was just like, I didn't know if this book was just super popular or what's going on. I've been hearing a lot about it, so I was like really excited to go get a copy, and I finally got my hands on a copy, so I'm very, very excited. I'm dying to just start reading it. We are here with 24 anticipated reads for 2024. I'm very excited about this. I have 24 books stacked here next to me, which is why some of my shelves look a little bit empty. But I have picked 24 books that I'm so excited to read in 2024. And let's get started, and I will start naming them. I'm going to start us off with one that I do not have yet, but it is probably my number 1 anticipated read of 2024, and I'm going to pop a picture up over here. But that is Crescent City 3, the new Sarah J. Maas book that is coming out January 30th. I already have that one on pre-order, but it is not out yet, so I don't have a physical copy to show you, but the rest of them are going to be physical copies. Okay, so first I'm going to pick all of the romance reads that are on my list for 2024. We have This Spells Love. This one is like this would be perfect fall Halloween read. Very excited for that one. This is actually pretty new. I just got this one, so very excited about that one. Then we have a Christmas read, All I Want for Christmas. I also just got this one recently. That's in my haul video, but very, very fun Christmas read. I could have like slipped it in the end of December in 2023, but I just decided that I don't have any for next year, and Christmas was over, and so I'm kind of out of the Christmas mood, and so I'm just going to save this one for next year, but it looks really cute. Very, very cute. Then we have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I just got this one recently-ish, and I have read one other book of hers, and I really liked it, so very excited about this one. And then we have Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. I've heard amazing things about this book. Everybody who's read it that I know of loved it. Very anticipated read. I've wanted to read this one for a while, but I didn't have the physical copy until recently, so very excited about that one. Then we have a couple by by an author that I just read for the first time, which is Lynn Painter. We have The Do-Over, which I also just got the special edition in my last haul video, and I'm just very obsessed with this book. I love the look of it. It's adorable. And then Betting on You, also by Lynn Painter. Very excited about this one as well. I really loved Better Than the Movies, which was by her. And so it made me very, very excited to pick up her other young adult romance books. And then the last that we have two last ones. They're both young adult romances. We have Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood. This is the only Allie Hazelwood that I have not read yet. So very excited about this read this year. And then last one is The Summer of Broken Rules. I love these cutesy little like YA summer romances in the summer. This is like one of my favorite things to pick up when I don't really know what to read and it's summertime outside. One of the best things is to just pick up a summery book and like go sit by the pool or something. That is the last 4 romances that I have for 2024. Okay, then next what I have is we've got a couple like thrillers and then some literary fictions. So I have Holly by Stephen King. This one I was very excited to read for 2023, but I felt like I really needed to read The Outsider and If It Bleeds, which is 2 of the books in this series, kind of in this series. I think they consider it a series. So I didn't get to read this one in 2023, but it is very anticipated for 2024. And then we have What Lies in the Woods. This was a recent Book of the Month book, and this was a 2023 Book of the Month book, not recent. I think it was January or February. And I'm very excited about this one. It just sounds really great. I don't really know much about the author. I don't think I've ever read a book by this author, so this would be the first one, but this one sounds really good, so I'm excited about this one. Then the next one is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. This was one of my books that I almost picked for my last reading books off my physical TBR, but I did not pick this one, and so now I'm very, very excited. Hopefully this will be one of my first books in 2024 that I read. Then I have Tell Me Lies. This one is now a movie, I believe, or a HBO series, and I've heard that it's really good. A lot of people really liked it. I don't really know much about it. I only know a little bit about the synopsis, but sometimes I actually like going into the book not knowing what it's about as opposed to knowing what to expect. Then this one was one I'd never heard about before. I just was in Target one day and saw it and picked it up because it looked really good. That's All the Little Raindrops. I know nothing about this author, and I know very little about the book other than what I read on the back of it in Target. But looked very good, sounded very good, so very excited about that one. And then the last one is a literary fiction for this year. This was on my list of books I wanted to read in 2023 that I never got to, and that is A Little Life. I've heard nonstop that this book destroys people. It is so sad. It's amazing. It's all these things, and I've wanted to pick it up for so long, but it's a little bit intimidating to me. I'm not quite sure why, other than maybe the fact that it's just very long, and the font is very small, so it's gonna take me a while to get through this one, but I've heard that it's amazing, so I really, really want to make it a goal to read it in 2024. Hopefully I will get around to this in the new year. Okay, sorry guys, I got through most of that video and then had to switch cameras because my last one was not working. So hopefully everything looks good and sounds good. I'll have to test this later on. But anyways, so the next books in this, or the last of the books, are mostly fantasy, but I have a couple sci-fi, so I'm going to go through those ones first. First, we have Red Rising. This series I've been meaning to read for way too long, and I've never gotten around to reading it. And so I'm going to make it a point that in 2024 I read this book, and I'm hoping that if I love it as much as I think that I will, I'll read the rest of the series, which I accidentally bought the third book one time instead of buying the second book, but I mean, at least I have it. I just know now that I have to go out and get the second book if I really love the first one. So these two are added to the pile, and then my next one, the rest of them are all fantasy. So the next one is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. I bought this book right when it came out because it looked so good, and she's the author of one of my favorite books that I've ever read, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I loved that so much that she's just one of those authors that when she releases a book, I usually just buy it. And I never got around to reading this. So I definitely want to read this in 2024. I'm very much hoping that I get around to this. Then I have these ones I've been talking about a lot lately on my channel, but I'm going to read these in 2024. I know it. And that is Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows. I just bought both of these pretty recently, and this one I did like it's kind of a whole story. I went to multiple stores to try to get this book, and they were all sold out for some reason. But I finally found it, and it was the last copy in the store. And then this one I got at Barnes & Noble during their sale. This one's in my haul video that I posted. And so yes, these I'm very excited for. I've heard so much about these books, and I'm just dying to read them. Honestly, they might be one of my next reads that I pick up. Then next I have A Curse for True Love. This is by Stephanie Gerber, and this is kind of part of the Caraval series. It's like it comes after. This is its own series, but it comes after the Caraval series, if that makes sense. I don't think you have to read the Caraval series, but you'll know who this main character is if you read that series. I do have and did read the first two of this, and I really liked them, but I don't really remember much about them. So I might reread the first two before I pick up the third one, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that. But this is definitely one that I want to read in 2024. Then next we have Dance of Thieves. This one is one that's been on my TBR for like way too long, and I just recently bought this special edition copy, and so now I'm going to force myself to read it because it's unnecessary to have two copies of a book that you've never read. So I have the original paperback and the special edition. I'm definitely going to read this book this year. I'm determined to get myself to read this book this year. I've heard that it's amazing. Then the last two are another one that's part of a series, and that is Lightlark and Nightbane. I have heard a lot about this one as well. Very, very intrigued by it. I very much want to read this soon. This is the problem. This is why I never get around to reading books that I've wanted to read for so long, is that I have all these books that I've read for so long, but then I get new ones that sound good, and so these take over the TBR over the old ones. And so I have to stop doing that, but unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna. But these two are also books to add to the TBR, and that is it, guys. That's all 24 books that I really want to get to. I'm stumbling over my words now. Those are all books that I really want to get to in 2024. Very anticipated reads, and that was as quickly as I could go through 24 books for 2024. So thank you guys for watching.